I declare, brethren, that that some years ago when we was doing it heavy in Richmond, all the youth was following me, and and the older guys, from the hood, they was feeling some certain type of way. It was envy, because the Almighty Father was blessing my life. Look at the lions behind me, and I changed. That's a 3D picture. See how the faces change. And the Almighty Father had blessed my life, and they was envious with me. So it was a lot that was going on. It was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of almost about to jump off a lot of times. And it was about to jump off because I'm not like my granddad in the sense, like, I'd be ready for whatever, So it was this guy that was with us. It was some guys. It was a lot of guys that was with us. And he changed. He turned on me. He turned on me, and he started working with the enemy to, like it was almost in a sense like when it jumped off that he was on that side, but he's supposed to have been a faithful believer, and he turned on me. I mean, he turned. He all the way turned on me, but I listened to what the Lord said, and I followed the Lord, and I stayed focused, and because with my street reaction, I would have gave it to him. He would have been the first, but I couldn't do that because the Lord taught me. He said, I will fight your battles. You just continue to walk in love and righteousness. So, anyway, fast forward to all these years later. The other night, I was in Norfolk, and I'm walking in the store. I got one of my youngins with me, one of my young disciples with me, one of my trainees. And I go up in the store. He's sitting up in the car. I walk in the store, and it's this guy outside. And, the guy, he got a cane and everything with his head down. He trying to sell me a bottle of lotion that he done stole from a store or something. And this in the ghetto in a drug-infested areas, fiends and drug dealers everywhere. So I walk up in the store. I said, no, brother. I said, no, I'm good, and walk past him and don't really look at him. So I go up in the store and pay for everything that I get. When I'm walking out of the store, he's standing there, and I poured out because I'm going to give him some money just to help the brother out. I didn't know it was him. And when I look at him, it was the same guy that changed on me in the faith years ago. He's done aged so much. He looks like an old man, and he's on a cane. And he's out here stealing. He back on drugs. He's out here selling a $2 bottle of lotion that he done stole out of a store. And it was like time stopped. Because the Almighty Father, my best friend, he showed me at that moment. Both of us started at the same time. If I had took this journey, and he showed him at that moment, if I had took his journey, this is where I would have ended up. If he had took the journey that I took, this is where he would have ended up, or with me. And it was like time stopped. And I was like, yo, that shoe sport. And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it, that it was him. He looked like an old man. He had a cane. And he was selling a $2 bottle of stolen lotion. When we was in the ministry years ago, this man was strong. He was youthful. He was like the world. Satan done tore him down because he turned on God, and he turned on me, and he turned on us. I say this to say that you don't have to fight your enemies. When people talking about you, you don't have to respond to that. You don't have to pull out no gun and shoot them. You don't have to punch them. You don't have to do that. Just leave it in God's hands. And of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. That's not my wishes, that nothing will happen to anybody. But it's just the way that it is. The Almighty Father is my best friend, and I love him. And I put my life in his hands. Peace and blessings.